Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted on here in a quick minute, but let me tell you that I placed an order for my picture tiles, and they came here. I was so excited, and then I looked and they actually sent me 2 of the same pictures. So it's a little irritating, but you know what? I'm not one to really complain. I ended up just fixing it myself. So I placed an order with the company. I'm not gonna like name any specific names or anything because I don't want to bash anybody, but instead of having to return a tile or something, which on the website it specifically said non-returnable, so I don't even know how they would fix it. Maybe they'll offer a discount. I did email them, I did send them pictures, so I'm waiting right now to hear back from them. So I'll give an update. I'll give an update as soon as I hear back from them. But instead, I decided to embrace my creativity. And what I did was I took the tile that was duplicated with the picture, and because my vision was a grid wall with my family's pictures, and so I decided that the center tile was going to be one of my favorite quotes. I don't know who came up with the quote, but I love it so much. I actually see it a lot. And the quote is, "We may not have it all together, but together we have it all." And I think that quote is perfect for my family because we don't have it all together. I am a hot mess express with my kids and my dogs and quarantine and everything. And but you know what? When all of us are together, I feel complete, and I know we all feel complete. And so it honestly, like, the quote was perfect. So I'm gonna give a quick little time-lapse tutorial for you guys on how I fix this. There is a DIY like door hanger tutorial that a lot of you have loved, and thank you so much for the views. Like, it's so cool seeing all the new subscribers that I've had, and so I really appreciate you guys. So if you want to see like a more in-depth tutorial of how to use a Cricut, I could actually make a separate tutorial for that, but I didn't show how I loaded my Cricut or anything. I showed like what happened, or like after I had it all cut out and stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys really enjoy this little quick tutorial. Bye. All right, so here is the picture. I know it seems like I'm Xing out my husband right now, but I promise you this is just the duplicate picture. So I went over with the flat black interior paint. And so here's my Cricut. There is the finished paint. I let it dry. I cut out my lettering, and I'll leave in the description the font that I used. And then I used a long Cricut mat and cut out my lettering. And I used a matte finish sticky vinyl by Cricut. And then here is my handy dandy press and seal. So I love using press and seal because it is so much cheaper than the Cricut transfer tape, and you can get so much more bang for your buck when you use the Glad press and seal. So I like to use the back of my scissors. Once I get the Glad press and seal where I want it, I flip it over, and then I use my scissors to really give it a scrape so the press and seal will stick nicely to the vinyl. Now I'm going to peel, and wherever it doesn't, stick that well, you could always just put the back of the vinyl sheet down and just re-scrape it and make sure it really sticks on there. So now I have my dry painting that I did, and I'm just going to line it up and make sure I get it where I want. Now I made a mistake here, and I did "we" twice. So instead of getting all mad and crinkling up my letters, I'm just going to place it where I want, and I'm going to firmly press down on the letters I want to transfer over. Once I have everything firmly pressed down, I'm going to peel it up and it'll show where everything that I wanted to stick stuck. And here's that part. And now I'm going to do the but together letters, and I'm going to try to line it up with the letters that I already stuck down, but I'm not going to press down on the we part. I'm going to make sure that the we stays off of it, and that way it doesn't transfer over. So even though I made that little goof, I made it work so I don't have to waste vinyl or anything of that sort. And now I'm just gonna line up the last part of my sign. And I like to do like up and down pressing, just so it comes, it's just easier to push it and make it stick. And so there we go. The we didn't have to use, even though I cut it out twice. So here's my wall, my blank wall above my couches. And so this is how I basically did it. So I used that little block heart to be the spacer in between my signs. So I'm doing 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. I basically just figured out where I wanted to put my top row, and I used 2 nails for each sign. So now that I have those up, I'm going to use my heart and I'm going to just do a little mark of where I'm going to put my next set, and then I make sure my level is leveled and lined up with the lines, and I do 3 lines directly underneath the other signs that I already put up. I do 2 nails in each little section so the pictures don't swing, you know, back and forth. And then I take my heart again, I make a little mark, and then I put my level, and then I do the exact same thing, so I repeat it. And then I put the rest of my pictures up, just like that. And so now I have my last sign, ta-da! And now that it is in the center, now I'm going to take my handy dandy level and I'm going to push it up against the signs, make sure it's leveled the other way, and then I'm going to push my signs up against it so I know they're all even and perfectly spaced. And there is my new little sign. And I actually love how this turned out. And there's my handsome husband and my son. And I love how this turned out. It was a beautiful mistake. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Look at it. Yes, queen. Have a good day, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check me out beneath the grain. Thanks.